Here's an amusing video that caught my eye today. It's Whoopi Goldberg. I mean, I know this is low-hanging fruit. Picking on the women that speak on The View, which is the American version of Loose Women, for those of you that don't know. And I mean, Loose Women, they set the bar low. Mini-me would have to limbo dance to get under that bar. But The View is even worse. It's like the American version. It's just 4 deranged left-wing ideologues sitting around a big table talking absolute bollocks. But this one was even more bollocks than usual. And it leans into what my alter ego was saying about holding your hands up and saying, to be honest, I don't really know what I'm talking about. Just do that, Whoopi. What's that famous quote? It's better for the foolish man to remain silent than to open his mouth and remove any doubt as to his clueless twattery. I'm aware I'm paraphrasing. But just listen to this. This is because obviously they're all ideologues, so we know for a fact how they feel about lockdowns and COVID responses without ever even needing to speak to any of them. This is what an ideologue is. I know what they think about everything. I know what Whoopi Goldberg thinks about gun control and abortion and euthanasia and climate change and legal ganja and healthcare reform and criminal justice reform and the death penalty, and it doesn't matter what the issue is. I know what she thinks before she says it, because she's the very definition of an ideologue. But listen to this hilarious, side-splitting hilarity from this ignorant twat.
This also comes at the same time that the Queen canceled her engagements after she got COVID. So could Boris be jumping the gun on this, or is this part of what we're going to be seeing?
Did the Queen go to his parties?
It's kind of tone deaf, right, at this point, to announce this on the eve of the Queen announcing that she's contracted COVID. I mean, they have one job, and that's to protect the Queen. And they couldn't even do that.
They have one job, and that's to protect the Queen. Really? They think that the British Parliament, Prime Minister, the Deputy Prime Minister, the Home Secretary, they think they have one job. And that one job is to protect the Queen. It's a brilliant hot take. And it just shows, well, 2 things. First of all, their ridiculous, infantile view that the state can control everything. The state is useless. The state is incompetent. The state is slow and unwieldy. This is why actual liberals have always been against massive state overreach and huge numbers of state employees and colossal state budgets, because we know they're useless, thanks. We don't give them important jobs if we can possibly help it. So it's telling that they think the government has the power to stop an old lady from interacting with her own family and somehow keep her safe. Again, just like that famous quote, the capricious, malevolent do-gooder. C.S. Lewis, yeah, famous quote. They don't even get pricked by their own conscience because they're convinced you've got to take your medicine and they're doing you a favour. It's not their one job, you dippy bint. It's not their job at all. Only people have to worry about the Queen's safety, the Queen's personal guards and her security. The job of the British state is to run the British nation, not guard a fucking very, very old lady who's inevitably going to die soon anyway. And certainly not to tell her she's not allowed to see her own son. Because if you didn't hear, she carted off her son, not because she went on the piss with the Prime Minister. You fucking idiot. I mean, really. Also, just as an aside, why does Whoopi talk like she's been gargling with whiskey and razor blades?
Also comes at the same time that the Queen canceled her engagements after...
Have a drink. Perrier water. Anything that's not cheap and metallic gin. Whoopi, as you sound rough, love. Read a few books before you comment about the UK in future. Ladies, please, because my IQ dropped 20 points just listening to you, clueless twats, for 30 seconds. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all very soon. Toodle pip.